Hello, everybody. Are you here? I think everybody's on. Hi, guys. I am here with you today. I am continuing my Jumpstart program. And why did I want to do a Jumpstart program? Because I felt like with quarantine going on, everybody I know has been off their game, whether it's eating, drinking, not exercising on a regular basis, just not in their regular groove. So I want to help everybody get back in their groove. We are slowly, very slowly, probably too slowly, getting back into a tiny semblance of normal life. So I feel like everybody I know has the feeling of like, I've put on weight, I don't feel that good, I'm eating a lot of crap, and I want to get out of that. Oh, there's more deer in the front yard. They're so pretty. So say hi to me. Tell me how you're doing. We are going to do my buns and guns today. I love this workout so much. 2 areas that are really, really important to target. That's what we're going to do. Let's stretch it out. Now, I still have this headache. And what I realized last night is I actually think it's a sinus headache. I don't have sinus issues, but Dave tells me, good morning, Maria. Good morning, Rochelle. Dave tells me that often when people move to Nashville, they develop sinus issues. So maybe that's what's happened. So I'm not going to use any weights today, but you should pull your, you want to have your elbow pointing up, your fingers, and let's just stretch our triceps. We are gently stretching. We are not going crazy. So we are going to work our buns and our guns. Doesn't matter what we're working. When it comes to form, yes, but the one constant is that you've got to keep your core tight. Very, very, very important. We want good form. That matters most of all. So we are going to work our buns first, and then we'll go into our guns. So we are going to do a heavy squat. So again, I'm not using any weights. You absolutely should. And go heavy, okay? So you're going to hold a heavy dumbbell, or you can hold 2 dumbbells together. Just make sure you're stable. Your toes are pointing out. Your abs are tight. Your shoulders are back. We are going to lower through our heels, drive up through our heels, and then squeeze those glutes really, really hard at the top. Now, if you're going to right here and that's as low as you can go before you drive back up, that's awesome. Doesn't matter how low you go, but when you get to the top, you squeeze as hard as you can. Yeah, I'm a little weary with the headaches. I'm not going to lie. I did not feel like working out. And Dave was like, well, why don't you just give yourself a break? And I was like, you know what? I know I'll feel better afterwards. We're doing 15 of these. So we have 2 more. I said, I know I'll feel better afterwards. So I'm just not going to use weights. And squeeze. Good job. Okay, so the next one, let me move my ball out of the way. Okay, next one we're going to do is a curtsy squat. So we did these on leg day. So you're going to step back and behind. The difference is then you're going to lift your leg out and to the side. So you're really going to have to squeeze that glute. So we're going to do 15 on each side. I would like you to hold weights. You can try 10s. But if you're just starting out or you're newer, hold 5s. Okay, 1 more. So I want you to really, again, lift it. You're not to the side. You're not to the back. You're right in the middle so that you really have to squeeze that glute. Okay, now we're going to go to the other side. Step back and behind. Your knee is way behind your toe. Your abs are tight. Your shoulders back. Squeeze back and behind with that leg. I got you. You can totally do this. Take those breaks when you need to. Now we're doing 15. What if you get through 8 and you just can't go anymore? You are working as hard as you can. You can stay in this position and hold it. Or just be kind to yourself, but don't have the quit. Don't have the I can't do this mentality. Have the I pushed myself as hard as I could mentality. If you lose your balance, no worries. Oh, awesome. I am heating up. Oh, I got some new workout clothes. I don't know if you guys have heard of Alo. It's yoga stuff. I generally just get all my workout gear at like TJ Maxx and Marshall's, but obviously I'm not going to those places. And when we left New York and hightailed it out of there because of coronavirus, we packed for 3 weeks. So I feel like I've been wearing the same workout clothes over and over. So I treated myself, and their stuff is really comfortable. Jessica, thank you so much. I already feel better doing this. Okay, so the next one we are going to do, get your mat, and we are going to get in a downward facing dog position. So you're going to have your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Drive your tailbone up in the air. If you can get your heels down, that's awesome. I cannot, but I don't worry about it. So you're going to lift up, come in, up, come in. Now, my other leg has a little bend in it. I am not an insanely flexible person, and I don't really beat myself up about that. It just is what it is. I never have been. I can even remember doing gymnastics as a little kid. We're doing 15 of these if I didn't say that. Take a break. We have 5 more. I remember being a little kid doing gymnastics. Never flexible. I always had to warm up a lot longer than everybody else. So we're going to take a little break because we have the other side. Now, what if you feel out of gas? Just go into downward facing dog. Get into this position. You can lift and hold, squeezing those glute muscles. I really want you to squeeze. If you do not work your glutes, what do you notice happening to them? They spread, they slide, they get bigger. We want to lean them and lift them and strengthen them. So that's the goal. 7 more. So don't kick up. You're squeezing to get that leg up. Two more. Don't quit. So again, if you only get through like 12 in the time that it takes me to do 15, okay. It's okay. We're all right. There's so much in life that can make you feel down about yourself, but I really don't want you doing that here. So that is something you can do for me, is be nice to yourself and just realize that you're working really hard. Okay, we're going to get on all fours. You're going to stick a weight in the crook of your knee and just squeeze your calf muscle against it to keep it stable. Normally, I would use an 8, a 10, a 12, and you're going to drive your heel up towards the ceiling. Come back to starting position, drive that heel up. You have to really squeeze your glute, and then you also have to really keep your abs tight. Do not let your body rotate out. Lead with your heel. 10 more. 15 on each side. Two more. 2 and 1. Good job. You can always sit back and just kind of lean to one side and stretch out the glute that we just worked. Now you're going to move the weight to the other side. Drive up with that heel. Remember, the heel leads. That way, you are really having to squeeze your hamstring and your glute. So even though I'm not using any weights, I still feel this because I'm squeezing. 5 more. And I'm also already feeling so much better. You know, I think my headaches have been worse than usual lately. I go through these bouts sometimes where I just kind of get in this vicious kind of loop. I'm in one right now, and it can get discouraging. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Joanne. So the emotional and mental uplift I get from working out can help me in a huge way. Does help me in a huge way. Okay, so the next one we're going to do, you're going to have your toe pointed. So you can be straight behind you. If you want to hold a weight on your leg, though, you're going to want to be a little bit out to the side, hold one end of the weight, and then just squeeze up, okay? So we're doing 15. Now, you're not kicking up. You are squeezing. Good job. Other side. So again, you can hold that weight down here. Ooh, baby. I love you.
Is your new outfit?
Yeah.
I like that.
Thank you. I like it too.
Everybody, have a great day.
I'll see you. You said after 6, right?
Yeah, I have a meeting till 6.
Okay.
So I may do it here, but I'll probably do some work.
Okay.
Okay.
I love you. Bye. Okay. Let me see how we're doing on time. Perfect. Woo, I love this one. Okay. So you're going to sit on the ground. You do not need to wait for this one. So I want you to have your knee facing me. And you're going to lean down or sit up, doesn't matter. Your leg is bent behind you and on the ground. So what I want you to do is lift it, squeeze your glutes to get your leg up off the ground like that. It's not going to be much. And then I want you to come around to here. So when you come back, I'm about 5 or 6 inches off the ground. That's as high as I can get it. But you don't want to let it touch if you can help it. So it's all coming right here. All your power.
Sorry.
15 on each side. 5 more. One more. Woo! Those are crazy. Okay. Bye. Okay. Your knee is facing towards me. Your leg is bent behind you. So you can be up like this. You can lean over to this side. You can sit straight up. Whatever works. But you're going to squeeze your glute right now to get that knee up off the ground and come around. This is no joke. So this is the part that really, really should be burning up that glute. 10 more. Two more. 1. Okay, I think that we are switching over. Yep. Let's go ahead and switch over to our guns. So the first one that we are going to do are push-ups. Now, people get very, very intimidated by push-ups and very discouraged by push-ups. Don't be either. Push-ups are challenging. They will always be challenging. They never get easier. You just get better at them. So for this one, we're going to keep our hands close together, our thumbs touching, and we are going to lower, keeping our elbows in, and really fire up our triceps. If you're going to do them on your knees, that is awesome. You're still going to work really hard. It's not a sign of weakness. Just don't be on your kneecaps, be on the squishy part right above your knee. Okay, so if you're on your knees, you're a straight line from your head to your knees. If you're full push-up, your feet are together, you're a straight line from your head to your heels. Keep everything tight. And you go as low as you can go. We're doing 10. Four more. If you're going 3 inches down and back up, that's awesome. 3 inches further than you would have gone if you had stayed in bed or been screwing around on social media or online shopping or whatever. Sit back, stretch those fingertips way, way out. Good job, good job. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is a bi, tri, and shoulder blast. So, oh, I love this one. So you're gonna be in this position. You're gonna lift up, bicep curl, up, and then lower the weights down between your shoulder blades. Squeeze your triceps to get them back to the top. So the lift works your shoulders, the curl works your biceps, and the dip works your triceps. So we get it all. Do not go too heavy. If you're really, really, really strong, you can start with an 8. See how far you can go. Normally, I would start with a 5 and drop down if I need to. So your feet are hip width apart. Your core is tight. Your shoulders are back. Squeeze up. Curl in, squeezing those biceps. Fully extend. Lift up, lower, and squeeze up. We're doing 15. These are a long road home. I get it. It's okay. So, when do you know when it's time to lower your weights? When your form starts to falter, okay? That is a big, big, big thing you need to look out for. If all of a sudden you're having to go and jerk your body to get the weights up or jerk your body to curl in, no, please God, no. Don't do that. Just drop down in weights or drop weights completely. Okay, keep going. You have 5 more. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody. All right, I think I got everyone. 2 and 1. So I'm not even using weights, but because I'm squeezing really hard, it's awesome. Okay, so I call this painting rainbows. So I want you to pretend like your dumbbells are big, wide paintbrushes, and you are painting rainbows in the sky. So this is your position. So you see how I'm keeping my arm really close to me so that your shoulders are getting isolated. You're really working those muscles. I can tell you before I started working my shoulders, I've been having headaches since I was probably 6 or 7 years old. Before I strengthened my shoulders, I got a lot more headaches than I get now. I told you, I still get in these loops like I'm in right now, which I can't stand, but I am infinitely better normally than I ever was before. So hold your weights. You're holding them sort of up and down. 1 and 1 is 1. So your whole core is tight. We're doing 15. So remember, we are not flinging. You see how my body isn't moving. You're not doing this. If you're doing that, your weights are too heavy. 10 more. Squeeze those shoulders, squeeze your core muscles. So you remember I tell you, your core is part of your abs, your back, and your butt. So 5 more. How many of you hold your tension in your neck and shoulders like me? It is probably my worst habit. I mean, I will pay attention sometimes and it feels like my shoulders are up at my ears. So I'll do some stretching, but because I've strengthened these muscles, it doesn't hold in the same way that it used to. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, oh, I love this one. You can be on your ball if you want. I'm gonna be on the mat. You want light weights. Your feet are flat on the ground. If you're on the ball, you want the ball in the upper part of your back. You want to drive those hips up. Remember, your toes should be up off the floor so you can work all of these muscles in here while you're working your triceps. Hold your weights. Your knuckles are together. You can do 5 pounds. You can do 8 if you're more advanced. Squeeze out to the side, squeezing those triceps as hard as you can, and then bring your knuckles back together. You should feel the burn. You always want the last 3 to 4 reps to be very challenging for you to finish. You should still have good form, but the burn should be intense. 4 more. Okay. Now you're going to come up, and I want you to sit on a stool or a chair, or you can sit on your ball if you want. Come on, Facebook. It's saying that it's trying to reconnect. Please reconnect. YouTube's fine. Have some water, YouTubers. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Can you guys still see me on Facebook? Come on. 3 to 4 reps to be very challenging. Broadcast interrupted. It doesn't show that it's stopping. So, oh, please, please, please reconnect. I have full Wi-Fi, so I'm not really sure what's happening. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, Facebook. Sorry, YouTubers, just use this moment to take a break for me, okay? Come on. Are we back up? I think we're about to be back up. Come on, Facebook. All right, I'm just gonna have to restart it. Sorry, Facebook, I'm really, just is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it, so I'm not even gonna get upset. Hi. How are you guys? I'm gonna give you a second to jump back on. YouTube's fine. YouTube's fine. It's just Facebook not fine. Okay. So, oh. Let's see if I can get on here. Hi, guys. I had $1,000. Hi, I'm going to stand you guys up here so that we can keep going and finish the workout that we started. I'll give you guys time to get on. Hi. I'm finished with, I have no idea what's going on, guys. YouTube's totally fine. Wi-Fi is totally fine. And Facebook interrupts the broadcast. So we're going to keep going because I'm not going to let that upset me. So we are going to sit down on our chair, okay? You want to get your elbow on the inside of your knee, and you're going to curl up. So you are really supporting this so you can go a little bit heavier. So I'd probably be using 10s or 12s right now. Five more. 3, 2, and 1. Other side. So again, that elbow is really supported. So fully extend on the way down. Really squeeze. 4 more. So you'll see what you mean. When you have that support under your elbow, you can go heavier. So don't be picking up your 2-pound weights to do that. Hi, Rochelle. All right, guys, next. Oh my gosh. Okay, these are very challenging. Shoulder circles. So you are going to be in this position, and we are going to go small circles out. You can use weights. I would not recommend higher than 5 pounds, and I don't even know how long those will last. So we're going to do 20 back. So your core is tight. $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20. Now go forward. Now we're going to hold for 30 seconds. So I really want you to squeeze, keep your core tight, and breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Come on, guys, you can do it. All right. Woo. Good work. Okay, let me see how we're doing. Well, you know what? I don't want to see how we're doing on time because I don't want to mess with my phone because it's very, very precariously perched right now. Okay, so the next one you're going to do is you're going to hinge over, okay? And you're going to go out, back, raising up, in and down. So up as high as you can, squeezing your triceps, squeeze them even harder, going back and up and down. Squeeze up as high as you can, then even higher towards the back and down. So I'm not using any weights and I'm on fire. So again, no flinging, your abs are tight, your back is flat. 5 more. And 1 more. So challenging, I swear. Okay, next one. We're gonna lay flat on the ground. You have your weights in your hands. Go light, and I want you to bring your wrists in and lower, and then curl and lower. So curl your wrists, get the biggest range of motion you can, then curl in. We're doing 15. So wrist curl, bicep curl is 1 rep. And after this, we'll be done. Hello, Michelle. So wrist curl, bicep curl. Fully extend your arms. So depending on what you started with, if your form is good, stick with it. Just take a break when you need to. Five more. Curl your wrists, curl your biceps. Two more. Now, take those same weights and I want you to put them together and 1. And you're gonna lower above you and squeeze your triceps to come back to the top. So you should be no less than 10 pounds for this, unless you don't have 5-pound weights. If you don't, please get them. Three more. And go. We are done. Guys, I'm so sorry for the broadcast interruption. There's nothing I can do about it, so I'm just not even getting frustrated anymore. You know, I do my best. There's never any rhyme or reason like why Facebook cuts out when YouTube's still going, so it's not a Wi-Fi issue. You guys are the best. Okay, so tomorrow morning I will be on. Requests are welcome. Please send them my way. Hopefully my headache, you know, now that I took some Claritin before, I've never taken Claritin in my life, but hopefully the headache starts to subside. That'd be awesome. Stretch your fingertips back towards me. Stretch those triceps. Put your thumbs on the front of your hips and push your shoulders towards me to stretch them out. Same time tomorrow morning. Yeah, send me your requests. If you want a tip, Sean-Visco on Venmo is awesome. Oh, Liz. Yes, sorry, Liz. I didn't get back to you. I've just been really struggling the past couple of days. But I'll see you when you're here later in July. All right, guys. Love you. You guys are the best. You really are. I cherish you guys. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye, YouTube. Thanks for your patience. I appreciate it.